Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody set the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as
Hello, bonjour, Sanbonani. Welcome to Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. It is so significant to have a positive mindset, more especially under these circumstances, under this pandemic. So this network has the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. My name is Dr. N Kunene, and I'm going to be your host for today. So if you're watching us online, please feel free to put in a chat box where you're watching us from and what you hope to achieve from our podcast. Today, we are surrounded by greatness in the World Wide Web. We have amazing speakers who's going to share some nuggets on resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. So in Chicago, Illinois, we have Beverly Sherrill Johnson Gray. And in Florida, we have Giselle Donovan, aka the Gigi Factor. And in Kansas, we have Dalla Evon. In South Africa, we have Maria van Niekerk. And in Florida, we have Evelyn Simpson Tolbert. So at this moment, I'll just let our speakers to introduce themselves. So you can go ahead, Beverly.
Hello, everyone. My name is Beverly Sherrill Johnson Gray. I am a lifestyle health coach and consultant, registered nurse for over 33 years. I bring to you today the topic of crisis when I do speak. And I would also like to say that I am a mother, I am a wife, I am a daughter, I am a sister, mother of 10, I should mention. That's 3 of my own. and the others are through marriage. So I just thank you for this opportunity to speak to you today. Can't wait to let you know my point on resilience to greatness.
Oh, wow. You can really see that we are surrounded by greatness. I can't wait to hear you speak, Beverly. You can go ahead, Giselle. You can introduce yourself too.
Hi, everybody. My name is Giselle Donovan, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Dr. Real, for inviting me to this amazing episode, right? Okay, so I am a mother of 2, and I am an entrepreneur. I'm a mentor, and recently graduated from my bachelor's in business and leadership, which I am so proud to be graduated with this amazing woman right here. And yes, so what I do basically, I learned during this entrepreneurial life that my purpose in this life was to help all these women, everybody, women and men, to know that the crown, that we all have a crown and we need to embrace it. So yes, this is me, and I'm so happy to talk to you about trust the process.
Woo. Wow, I'm already on fire, Gigi. I can't wait to hear you speak. I can't wait. You can go ahead, Dalla. You can introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Darla Yvonne, and I love what I do, and I'm so honored. Thank you for having me here. I just give so much gratitude. So I believe in a world where it's never too late to do the darn thing. And so I get to transform lives. And so I built a coaching business and a speaking career, and I've written 2 best-selling books, and I get to help people who have lost sight of their dreams. Like, how many of us have lost sight of our dream or just stopped dreaming altogether? I know I have. That was my story. And so that's why I do what I do. And so I used to be a dental hygienist, cleaning teeth, and now I'm a spiritual hygienist, and I get to clean souls. And it took me dying twice nearly to wake up to the realizing that I had lost sight of my dreams. And I thought for a long time it was too late, or I'm too old, or I'm not enough, and all these things. And then I realized one day it's never too late to do the thing that lights you up inside and makes your soul sing. So now I'm here to assist others in remembering their dreams and then just who they came here to be. So thank you again for having me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's greatness. It's greatness, really. When they say resilience to greatness, they mean this. I can't wait to hear you speak, Dala. You can go ahead, Maria, and introduce yourself.
I'm Maria Elizabeth. I'm from South Africa. I'm not going to let you even try to pronounce my surname. As you've heard, it's quite difficult. I'm so proud. I'm extremely proud of my daughter. She's able to pursue her dreams. That was my goal and my objective, that she could do what she loved without compromise, the thing that drives her. Not just a passion, but with a sense of purpose. I do the same for my clients because I was looking for that purpose, and I found my answer. I learned a skill set that is very unique, and that was the art of making passive money online, transforming our lives. I've dedicated my entire life mastering the holistic transformation of my life, regardless of the challenges I faced. And without a single failure, the reason for my success with people of virtually any background, age, or situation is my techniques. The systems and processes do not require any talent, as they are entirely technique-driven. I found that the talent is not transferable, but technique is.
Wow, Maria, oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear you speak. You are such greatness yourself. So now we're going to go to Florida. Evelyn, you can just introduce yourself, sis.
Hello. I'm on mute. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Evelyn Simpson Tobert, and I come from a background in education, worked in education for over 30 plus years, had an opportunity to work with some wonderful people and training teachers and working with students and so on and so forth. So today, I'm going to talk about mindset. You know, I had some challenges that I had to work through. It's key. So today, my focus is on mindset and not allowing, you know, certain things to stop you. You know, the fact that you should not let anybody convince you that you cannot succeed. So I'm going to share some of those points and helping others. So, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Evelyn. I believe we're gonna be shifting our mindset from your speech. So thank you for being here. Yes. Oh, Beverly, I have a question for you. You know, I have a question for you. If you happen to have your own billboard, I can see maybe your billboard coming down there in the busy highway in Chicago. What will your billboard say?
What would my billboard say? Looking for results you desire? Call Evelyn Tobert and she will take you higher.
Oh, wow. I love that. I love that. You know, I think you are so ready. Okay, I say Beverly or Evelyn, I can't remember, but I say Beverly. So I believe you are so ready. You are already on fire, Evelyn. Wow, I love it. I love it. How about you, Beverly? What will your billboard say?
Well, my billboard would say, be ready for an uncommon adventure.
Be ready.
All right.
Everything I do is uncommon. Everything I do all my life, I've been told that nobody's ever done that. Why are you doing that? So be ready. Just be ready for an uncommon adventure.
I love it. Ready for an uncommon adventure. Amazing, amazing. How about you, Gigi Factor? I always call you the Factor. What will your billboard say? Maybe your billboard is already down there in Florida. Who knows? What will you
Yes, yes, of course, manifesting it every single day. Well, because I'm so ready and I know how it's going to be. Basically, it's going to say, put your crown on, let your queen shine. And of course, the picture has to be like, woo, right there.
I love that. I love that. I'm ready. I'm ready to fix my crown. Our crowns here. I'm ready to fix it. I love it. I love it. How about you, Della? What will your billboard say? I don't know if maybe it's going to be in Denver or Kansas. What will your billboard say?
I live in the world of and so I'll do a both and. I'll put one in each place. So it's never too late to do the dang thing. Do what makes your heart sing.
It's never too late. Just do it. Just do it. It's never too late. How about you, Maria? The billboard is already down there in South Africa. What will it say?
Mine would say, what if passive income was real? 99.9%.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see that billboard, because I remember when we were talking about billboards, you're like, it's not me. You know, I feel sorry for the ones that, like, I'm like, okay, Maria, never say never. It's coming. It's coming down there in the busy highway in the Gauteng province, or province in South Africa. It's coming. It's coming. How about you? Oh, Evelyn already told us. So we've got all the billboards that we really want. And mine, I believe it can be the 6th billboard driving down the highway. You know what? It's going to say, rise to greater heights. Because you know what? The sky is no longer the limit. The sky is our point of view. So let's rise to greater heights. And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So now we're flying all the way to Chicago. We have Beverly Sherrill Johnson Gray. Beverly Sherrill Johnson Gray is older sister, mom, wife, author, and success strategist who invites everyone to not be afraid to tear down the archaic, outdated, and non-functional benchmarks of success in order to build or rebuild a more fun and functional life and business. So as a success strategist, Beverly uses her gifts of motivation, inspiration, and connection to teach adult audiences how to embrace crisis, change, and even presumably missed opportunities in their lives and businesses in order to gain perspective, revitalize, and reposition themselves and their teams for success. So Beverly has enjoyed success for over 33 years as a licensed registered nurse, health enthusiast, and a professional speaker. Her powerful speaking style and relevant nature has allowed her to share the stage with many notable speakers, such as Dr. John Ogulu, who is the founder and CEO of Mainseed Consulting LLC, Dr. Femi Ogunjimi, global relationship expert, and Mr. John Leslie Brown, who is the former White House ambassador for the United Nations, just to name a few. She is also an entrepreneur, licensed Illinois realtor, and a contributing author to the literary work Heart Notes, an anthology volume 1, a collection of inspiring messages that speak to human spirit. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Beverly Sherrill Gray.
Hello, everyone. Once again, thank you. And thank you, Miss Rial, for those warm words. Warm words. I really do appreciate it. And to all of my esteemed colleagues here, I am honored and most grateful to be amongst you. I'll be amongst you today and this platform where we're talking about resilience to greatness. Now, as I said before, I am talking to you regarding the subject of crisis. Now, when you're thinking about crisis, you're thinking about everything that's negative about crisis. And that's fine. That's fine. But crisis, I do want you to know that crisis can be both negative and positive. In fact, Webster's dictionary states, one of its definitions of crisis, that crisis is a turning. It is a turning of something that's going along in your life. But for the purposes of this talk today, I will be focusing on the more negative aspects of crisis and how crisis can help you refuel yourself, and you can be resilient and recover and get to greatness. Now, I've come across these tools, and I use crisis as a tool, the acronym of crisis. I've developed an acronym for crisis as a tool to help my coaching clients and my consulting persons with whom I consult on a regular basis. And what I really ask them to focus upon is what, yes, you are in a negative event, but to focus yourself on what is happening for you. It's a perception change. So without any further ado, I'm going to just delineate to you what the acronym of crisis is that I use in my practice to help persons rethink their life and to get further along past the negative into the positive of their greatness. Now, the C in crisis is for cause, choice, and cost. Now, the cause of crisis, people usually think that this just came out of nowhere. It didn't come out of nowhere. Crisis always has a cause. So when you're facing crisis, you want to know what the cause of the crisis is. There's always a choice in crisis. You can determine whether you're going to focus on the positive or the negative, as I just said. And there is a cost. There is a cost. And the cost can be that if you do not turn, the life is going to turn. If you don't go along with the program, it can drag you along, yes, kicking and screaming. Or you can go with the flow and receive the positive aspects of whatever is turning in your life. Cause, choice, and cost. The R in crisis is for the reveal. I'm sorry, it's for the reveal. What has come to light since you are now in this event? What has come to light? Now, a lot of times, like I said, without the right perspective, we will skip over this and we will miss the truths that are deeply hidden in the reveal. But once we have the right perspective, we can look at not only the cause, but what has been revealed in this event. The I in crisis. I is for concentrated information. For crisis is really nothing more than concentrated information that has approached you all at once, and now you have to figure out what to do. So I, concentrated information. S, you want to seek solutions. Seek solutions, all right? You want to seek, constantly seek, ask, seek, knock. When you do this, seeking solutions, you might run into a mentor or to someone in the community, in your community of friends. But there is nothing new under the sun, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing new under the sun. Someone has been through this before. And since they have been through this, you can get through it too. The next I is for implementation. Now, where does that come from? It comes from all of the information about the cause, what has been revealed, the concentrated information, and your solution seeking. Now you can begin to implement what you have learned. You can begin to do this. And one thing in implementation that some people get confused, and I'm going to break this down for you, is that you cannot implement everything at the same time. You must target your focus on one major part of the crisis to solve that first. And usually when you tackle the most difficult, the rest of the dominoes just fall. The last S in crisis is to set a new course of success. You want to set a new course of success for yourself, and whatever that takes, you want to implement that course into what you have now learned as you have gotten through the crisis. You see, ladies and gentlemen, crisis can be negative or positive, but if you have the wrong mindset and the wrong perception, you will take every negative event in life and you will think that the world is falling apart. Actually, it's falling into place. Next time you have a crisis event in your life, use this acronym and you will be resilient. You will get to your greatness and you will have learned from your experience. My name is Beverly Sherrill Johnson Gray. Thank you. Thank you for this time.
Oh my God, Beverly just dropped the mic. Oh my goodness. You've mentioned that you cannot implement everything at the same time in the event of crisis. You'll have to take it one step at a time. Beverly, you've just nailed it, really, really. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing such a profound message. It's much needed in order for us to bounce back. You know, bounce back in life, it's needed. So thank you. Thank you, Beverly.
Thank you, Ria.
So now we are going to Florida. We have Giselle Donovan. Giselle Donovan, among many things, she is an entrepreneur, mother of two, and a Les Brown certified motivational speaker. She has also been certified by John Tallarico through his coaching, Thinking into Results, through Proctor Gala Institute. So Giselle is also one of the featured speakers who shared the stage with the legendary himself, Mr. Les Brown, at the Power Voice Third Summit, where over 28,000 viewers tuned in December 2020. Giselle modeled since the age of 4 after her mom enrolled her in a dance and model academy. She has been on runways in Colombia and the United States, and she played basketball from middle school through college. Really? Wow, wow, wow. Giselle's ability to learn fast is evident in her graduating earlier from Miami-Dade College, receiving an associate's degree in chemical engineering. Recently, she graduated, reviving her bachelor's in business and leadership at the Cornerstone Christian University, and now she is working on her master's as well as her PhD. So through her passion for leadership, working with people, helping them to develop business strategies and reach their potential, Ms. Donovan helps women around the world create a successful business from her phone by looking beautiful and believing in themselves. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Giselle Donovan.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be around these beautiful women and like powerful, right? Because something that I've learned during my entrepreneurial life is that you will become the person that you get surrounded with. So I am so happy that I'm surrounded with so many powerful women right now because they influence me. So this is key. So I'm going to talk about trust the process. And just like she was reading my bio, and I always see and I always think, oh my God, this is me. Yes, I created my reality. I always thought that I was going to be just a chemist. Yes, a powerful chemist. But God has something else for me, right? For some reason, I always got a struggle, when I was getting a job in like to be in a chemist. But when I was like talking and working with women, it was like natural and I loved it. So what I did 3 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to follow my passion because this is something that I am understanding right now. So if you are in this position right now where you don't know what to do, you think, right, that this is something that, I don't know, maybe because I love science, but for some reason, oh my God, I get so, like you can even feel it. I love working with women, men too, but mostly women, because when I came to all the way from Colombia to here, I came full of dreams and goals, right? And when I was working with my it's like my education, I said something else is out there for me. And 3 years ago, I discovered in my, let's say it like that, when in my darkest time, when I was depressed, when I was like so sad, even when I had my kids, but for some reason I felt empty. And you know what? One day I started working on my personal development, and I said, you know what? I have something in me that I don't know, but I'm going to let God to work on me. And yes, remember, everything is a process. Don't ever think that when you start taking your first step, everything will be fixed. No. God is molding you. God is fixing everything for you to work. But what is it that you have to do? Believe and trust. And something that you have to do is like work on yourself and give your first step. But when you give your first step, you start like walking on the next one and next one, and maybe not anymore walking, but you're jogging, and then you're running, and then you realize that not only you are like jogging and running, but you come with so many people. Why? Because your purpose is around the world, because you influence so many people that now they see, wow, if she did it, I can do it too, right? So something else. Since I received, like, I have to tell you this story so you guys understand my points. My second point is no matter how others think about you, as long as you are willing to win, that's what matters, right? So what happens when I said I'm going to follow my path? I like working with women. I think I can, I think I can be somebody like somebody else other than my family thinking she's the chemist. And I said, okay. But what happened when I started following my path? As I said, they started saying, now the chemist, like, you're a chemist, girl. What are you doing on social media? What are you doing these messages? Like, what is it that you like doing with your life? And I was like, oh my God, like they don't see the vision. And you know why they don't see the vision? Because God is not placing that vision in them. He's placing the vision in you. So when you see yourself, just follow this path. Because trust me, that we will be the best life that you are going to create, and you're creating every time. So they were saying, oh, now the chemist is on social media. She's just, like get a real job, things like that. And I was like, oh my God, they don't understand. But what happened? I learned that it doesn't matter what other things about what I'm doing, as long as I'm willing. I'm sorry, but my English is my second language, so as long as I'm willing to win, that's what matters. And that's what I did. And I said, I don't care about anybody else. I care about what I think. And now what? When I'm reaching my goals, and when I'm reaching my potential, and when they see that I am this different woman, let's say like that had a crown inside, right? And I was scared because I just want to meet the expectations of everybody else other than mine. But when I understood that I am the most important person in God's eyes and in myself, I started to shine. So I always carry with me a crown, as you guys see. Why? Because I believe that everybody has a crown. Even if you don't see it, you have it on. But what happened? When you put it on, you feel different. Your posture changes. You feel empowered. And that's why God tells you, you are a masterpiece. You are a queen. You are royalty. So what you have to do, you have to act like a queen or king. You have to speak like a queen, right? And you have to feel like a queen. Why? Because when you start working on your purpose, trust me, so many people around you will say, oh my God, I want to not only to be like her, but I want to get surrounded with people like her, because we all can change the world. We all can have these messages. We know that, as Beverly was saying, the crisis, right? We always think about the bad stuff. Oh my God, this is the bad. No, we have to change. We have to change our thoughts. We have to start basically working together, because I always said, we have to be grateful for everybody. And I think Darla said gratitude. And gratitude is my last factor. I love talking about gratitude, because when I started working on myself, and I started fixing myself, fixing my crown, right? I said, you know what? Now is the time to work in other women's crown. I am the one that it will be fixing the crown of everybody else. Everybody else. Why? Because this is my purpose. And I know it's your purpose too. Because if you're listening here, and I know you're here and listening to Dr. Real's videos and everything, it's because you have something in you. You have greatness in you. But you have to know that there is a process that you have to go through in order for you to start shining even more, because you are a masterpiece. You are a queen. And let your crown shine on. Thank you so much. My name is Giselle Donovan, and I'm so happy to be here. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ah, you have a crown, girl. I love it. Yes.
We are only here to fix each other's crown. We are not here to tear anyone down. It's high time. The real sisterhood shows. Let the record show. Let the record show.
Yes, baby. I love it.
It's not coming out now. Thank you so
Just
much.
leave it on, baby. Just leave it on.
Thank you so much for sharing such a profound message. You know, you've mentioned that you really don't have to care about what others think of you. As long as you are winning, that's what matters. As long as you follow your purpose, that's what matters. And we are here, only here to serve our purpose. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Giselle, for sharing such a powerful message. I had to rush upstairs and get my crown, by the way. Oh my goodness. Now we are going to Kansas. We have Darla Evon. Darla Evon is a certified transformational life mastery coach, international speaker, and best-selling author of 2 books, Broken to Beautiful and Short, Sweet, and Sacred. Mm-hmm. She is board certified as a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming and a master practitioner of mental and emotional work. Darla inspires others that we are all capable of overcoming any obstacle in order to live the life they dream of. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Darla Evon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just want to say I have so much gratitude for being here today, because we are needed in our world right now. All of us listening, all of us speaking today. And so I believe in a world where it's never too late to do the dang thing. And so what is that thing in your life? What lights you up inside? What makes your heart sing? Is it a bucket list trip that you've always wanted to take? Or maybe you want to meet that passionate love of your life, or perhaps you want to write a book, or even leave a job that is just sucking the life out of you. Maybe it's getting your health in order. All the things, right? We all have dreams. And so we all crave to live a life that we would love to live. And so my question is, why do we wait? And why do we make excuses, right? Because my friends, there was a time in my life when I wasn't living from my vision. I was on the brink of death in ICU for the second time. And I had 50 blood clots in my lungs, and I could see this IV dripping into my vein, and I could see the monitors blinking, and I could feel the tension, and I felt the nurse injecting more medicine through my vein, and I smelled the oxygen through the cannulas and the sterile environment, and I was really scared. And then I heard something. I heard a nurse outside my room, and she said, Darla's not going to live through the night because she's full of pulmonary embolisms. And that woke me up. That got my attention. I floated above my body, and I could see my life flashing below my eyes again. And I made a decision in that moment that I wasn't going to die because, my friends, I hadn't even lived yet. I have been sitting on the sidelines of my life, watching it go by like a movie. I was a spectator to the game of life, not even participating in my own life. I was sitting on the sidelines of my dreams. And so how many of us, right, sit on the sidelines of life and we aren't doing the darn thing? We are all collectively brought here to this beautiful planet to go make a difference in a world and go shine our light and wear our crowns and share our messages and love each other. Really, we all have a gift. And so are you ready to bring your dreams and your greatness to life? And I found that the secret sauce to transformation is just getting off the sidelines and doing the dang thing. So when we make the decision to get off the sidelines and wake up every day and be a participant in life and play full out, our lives change. And so I made that decision that day in ICU, and I became this woman, this queen who honors my truth. And I remembered God told me why I'm here. Spirit literally spoke to me. He said, go share your message with the world. And then my purpose revealed itself. I wasn't supposed to be a dental hygienist. My purpose is to be a spiritual hygienist, cleaning souls, helping others. And so I get to shine this light wherever there's darkness in the world. And my prayer is I can be this beacon of hope where there's dark moments in life, because we all have them. And so for me, it's been this unfolding process. And it hasn't always been rainbows and butterflies, because I've stumbled and I've fallen a lot. I failed. And I keep getting back up, because that's what transformation looks like. We get to shed off these layers of fear and doubt and worry and, the one, what if I fail? And we get to stop hiding and remove the veil of the masks and stop sitting on the sidelines of our life. So if you're not living a life that makes your heart sing, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Trust the process. Spirit is speaking to you. And I've been on both sides of this. I've been on the sidelines, and then I've been playing life full out. And I realized that as humans, we give way too much of our power away to the fear, to the doubt, to the worry, and to those voices in our head that we let get in the way sometimes. Like, who are you to do this? Or someone else said, what will others think? You're not a speaker or a coach or an author. You're a dental professional. Like, you're the chemist, you're the whatever. You're not enough. You don't have that degree. Stop giving our power away to those limiting beliefs and just embrace this journey of life, because it's beautiful. And so we can help others with our life stories, right? And our lessons, because we've all gone through things. And we are here to learn experiences that can lead us to transformation. And so maybe you have a lesson that you've learned in life that would benefit humanity, and you can make our world better by sharing it. Maybe that's your gift. Maybe that's your greatness. Think about that. And so I pose you a question. If death were only minutes away from you, would you finally go do the dang thing? What would you love doing? Or maybe you would just start exploring what that even is, because you've never even allowed yourself to think about that. Would you let your heart sing? Would you be of service to others? That is where the magic is. And so I'm honored today to share 3 simple steps that I've implemented. And you can write these down if you want, that led to my transformation and got my booty off the sidelines and into the arena of life and become the thought leader I am today, living a life that I only once dreamed of. So the first step is be. Who do you need to be? For me, it was be authentic, be vulnerable, be courageous, be resilient, be coming from your heart space, not the head. Be trusting of the process. We are all being divinely guided. The second step is do. What do you need to do? 2 things. Notice what you're noticing. Increase your awareness, because to think is to create, right? Our thoughts and our words are so powerful. And so I invite you to be that vibrational match to what you're thinking and what you're saying. And then the second thing you need to do is to act, because to act is to achieve, right? Without action, we get nothing. even if it's a baby step, one thing a day that will move the needle forward in our life. And so get crystal clear on that vision. Dial up the volume of your dream. If you don't design your dream, someone else will design it for you. And you'll be living this life by default, watching it go by like a movie instead of by design. And so I invite you to take action. And then the third step is, what do you need to have? And so for me, it was having a support system, having a mentor, having a coach, having some mindset tools, having an inspirational book, be around like-minded people. We are, I think Gigi said that, we are the people we surround ourselves with, right? And so what happens when we do this is it will open up this portal to infinite possibilities. If you feel inspired, go do something about it. Don't wait for a near-death experience like me to wake you up. Listen to that inspiration. That's God, that's universe, that's spirit telling you to go do the dang thing. So it's really important to act on the nudges and the inspiration that you're feeling. It's a blessing. And so lean in and listen, because I want you all to be being who you dream of being, doing what you'd love to be doing, and having the results you'd love to have. The universe will hand you a dream or an idea, but are you willing to take that and get off the sidelines and run with it? This is such an amazing time to be alive. The world needs you, all of us collectively. And so I invite you to go leave your beautiful fingerprint on the world. I am your sister in possibility and in transformation. And so go leave your mark. It matters. And always remember, it's never too late to do the dang thing. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, Dala, it's never too late to do the damn thing. Just go out there and be the change. The change that you want to see in this world must first begin with you. You've mentioned that we should stop giving our power away to those limiting beliefs. For those who never trusted us, if we can do it. For those what if I go out there and do something and then I fail? Just don't give that power to those limiting beliefs. And then you've mentioned that if you don't design your own dream, someone else will. Mm-hmm. So it's high time we go out there and be the change that we want to see in this world. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dala, for sharing such a profound, much needed message. Thank you. I can see our audience online. Let me just acknowledge our audience right now. I can see Mariah watching, Lindelwa, Linseyama, Nomvuyo, Ndlangamandla. And Mariah is saying that, yes, we cannot implement everything at the same time. So, yes, it's one step at a time, Mariah. And Pili Lemzomba is watching. Tela Goodwill is watching. Tela is saying, on it again, ladies. Yes, we are on it. Welcome, Noningobe, Lalita Pesod. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Lalita is saying hi Bev, and Lalita is saying spectators of our dreams. Yes, we are spectators of our dreams. It's really amazing. Our audience online has been moved. I am also being moved by all these amazing speakers. So now we're gonna go to South Africa. In South Africa, we have Maria van Niekerk. Maria takes anyone, people like you and families like yours, have them acknowledge their current financial situations. That is, have you acknowledge the truth and the reality that inflation and a lot of other factors maybe put you into the position where you are not going to succeed. Maybe not to take care of your loved ones, food and domicile. Then you have to have you activate a simple 3-step plan, hold your hand and achieve results together with Maria. And you are in control of every step of the way. You will see the results in front of your eyes in just 1 week, taking you from illusion to solution. In the process, we change your mindset, you discover your mission, and start taking the right moves. When this happens, she's able to transfer her life gift to you, transforming it to something that you can transcend the 30 years it took her, leading you in 3 easy steps, taking you from confusion to clarity, below zero to hero, surviving to thriving. In survival, no more. So, kings and queens, oh my goodness, please join me and welcome Maria van Niekerk.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be amongst you powerful ladies. And I'm so glad there's so much that resonates with all of us, because now I have to say less because they've said a lot already. I was thinking I cannot quickly run and get my crown because the shop is too far. I don't have a crown. And then I remembered I've got a little princess in the house, so I told her to bring me hers quickly. So the main thing I want to share today is my story. I'm going to give you my life in a nutshell. I was a university dropout because I didn't want to do what I went to study. I got married at 21, and after that, going from specialist to specialist, for 5 years, I've been told it's all in my head. I was diagnosed in my 20s with fibromyalgia and myofascial pain syndrome, and later they added Tickler syndrome and ankylosing spondylitis. Excruciating high pain levels and extreme exhaustion, autoimmune disorders like many others, caused by your nervous system going haywire and malfunctioning. There's no cure for any of these conditions. Like most other conditions, I vowed to find the cure and persisted for 30 years. Retrenchment in the middle of my divorce, leaving with my 15-month-old daughter, who when at the young age of 2 years about, was also diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So now I was even more determined to find the cure for it. Losing my health, marriage, career, I really loved, and financially everything. Starting over at the age of 40 and losing my second husband to COPD at the tender age when he was only 32. The day he passed away, I had the equivalent of $2 in my pocket. No insurance, no job, and I didn't know where the next money was going to come from. I couldn't even bury him, and I had an unsettled 9-year-old with me. I was declared partially disabled just before COVID because I couldn't even cope with 4 hours of work as a financial advisor. And on 30 November last year, I was declared fully disabled. When I picked up the phone, I was working. When I put it down, I was disabled. And as if this part is not interesting enough, on 22 January this year, on an online session which had nothing to do with health, but with money unblocking, my pain levels, which was extremely high, poof, just disappeared. Having studied in these past 30 years mind control, to control my pain when no medication would work, quantum healing, cell memory, the subconscious mind, gut health, activation of the vagus nerve, in order to heal myself in the end, assist others. And now I have a new field I don't know anything about. For the past 30 years, I studied these things to heal myself and help others. And now it just disappeared. All I know is it's energy healing. Medically, it's impossible to have healed. For 13 years, no one believed I was ill. I always had to convince them, even though 2 major professors at the 2 major universities who are heads of the divisions are the ones who diagnosed and treated me. Now, no one is going to believe that I'm healed. And that comes back to what many of you were saying. It doesn't matter what others believe and what they think. It's your vision. It's your purpose. I have my next visit at the professor where I'm supposed to get 34 nerve point injections in May from under my feet, my hands, to behind my ears. It will be interesting to hear and see what they say after treating me for 30 years and being the specialist in their field. What does this all have to do with making passive money online? Every time I wanted to do something about my health, I got stuck on not having USD, never my current local currency. And that led me to my purpose. So I decided to focus on making money first so that I can do something about the other problem. As someone who wanted to be an artist since before I went to school, working a 9 to 5 most of my life, doing many things, sometimes things I hated, just to put food on the table. I have a dream that everyone can live their passion, their purpose, and hence I look forward to sharing my life's work with you. A life's work that is transferable, a life's work that is duplicatable, a life's work that will empower virtually anyone to potentially change their financial situation, generate financial freedom, freeing them from financial stress, and empowering them to live their dreams, passion, and purpose, leading to vibrant health, mental wellness, increase their energy and self-esteem, with potentially extending the life 10 to 15 years. Thank you all.
Oh my goodness, Maria. You sounded like Nelson Mandela when you said, I have a dream. I'm like, okay, Nelson Mandela is coming out from you. Thank you so much, Maria, for sharing such a profound message. I'm trying to, because I was taking notes, I'm trying to find where I wrote your notes here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You've mentioned that most people have a dream. They have a dream inside, but they cannot live it. So your money needs to work for you, and what is happening is not fair. Truly speaking, you have the knowledge, you have everything, but the dream is still inside of you. You are not living it. So good people, go out there and live your dream. Live your dream. You got this motivation from Maria, from her pain to her purpose. So if she can, you can too. So go out there and live your purpose. If you're watching us online, and if you haven't yet shared this video to your support system, to your network, to your loved ones, you know what? You don't know that by sharing this video today, you might be saving just one soul. Just one soul. So go out there, share this video to your networks, and go out there on YouTube and subscribe to Rise to Greater Heights Network, because you're going to have all this information. It's not going to be taken away from you like it's going to be taken away from you in the next 24 hours on Facebook. So go out there and share and share and share, and also go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, because you need to hear this. We need to rise together to greater heights, because the sky is no longer our limit. So go out there and share this video to your loved ones. So now we are going, we are going to Evelyn Simpson Tolbert. Let me get her bio here. So Evelyn Simpson Tolbert, by the grace of God, she is a mother, auntie, cousin, friend, and a grandma that adores her grandchildren. She also had the pleasure of being a student, being a teacher, and a principal for over 30 plus years, which afforded her an opportunity to help others and learn many lessons throughout the process. She has experienced life challenges, good and bad, which was a contributing factor to developing a wealth of information, knowledge, skills too, and development of wisdom and insights that enables her to help others. So kings and queens, please join me and welcome Evelyn Simpson Tolbert. You are muted. Let me unmute you. You are muted.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm listening to all the speakers, and everybody basically has touched on some type of mindset. So mindset plays a role in everybody's lives. Whether you're starting a business, you're overcoming a crisis, or whatever the case may be. If you have the right mindset, it definitely can help you to get through. So today I'm going to use this platform, which I am so thankful for. And I am so thankful for our host, who's doing a wonderful job. But today I'm going to use this platform to educate, to inspire, and to give hope and give some pointers on mindset. Okay, you see, like everyone on this panel, I've been through some challenges as well. I had all that success, but I had some challenges that I had to deal with as well. As a matter of fact, we all been challenged in some form, personally, professionally, and with all that's going on in the world today, wow, you know, we all have faced something. So my message is simple. Despite how minor or how major, do not let anyone convince you that you can't make it through life challenges. Life happens to everyone. But guess what? You are equipped to transition through any challenge. So don't let anyone convince you that you're not. Okay? And if you fall down, it's okay. Get back up again. Because guess what? Just doing that is certainly a win. Okay? So you have the power. Okay? You have the power to take your life in any direction you want. You are the author of your own life story. Okay? And I know sometimes it's challenging because I've been there. You know, so, you know, these things are easier said than done. But you have to be resilient. You have to be persistent. So let me just share one of my stories. As you already heard, I've done all those wonderful things for it. But at one point in my life, I reached a pivotal point where there was a shocking turnaround. You hear me? I'm glad I can laugh now. You know, I had some experiences that would truly make some people heads spin, you know what I mean? But like one of the speakers said, you know, I am so thankful. I always had a positive mindset. So I was always looking for, you know, I know something's good going to come out of this, but what is it? And that what is it was the challenge, especially when you're talented, because you could go in so many directions and then, you know, you kind of feel pulled. So, but during that time, everything I worked for was in jeopardy. I experienced stress, all kinds of stuff. So I can relate to the first speaker. But those experiences led me on a quest, okay, to elevate myself, my life, and to do what was necessary to move forward. So I tell you, I was broken down. But the good news is it all worked together for the good. And now guess what? I'm back in town. The shackles are gone. I paid the price. And I can now, you know, move forward. So I know it's easier said than done, but it's important, as you said, you know, it's very easy when you have things coming at you to be in a victim mindset. But you have to shift that mindset. You know, you have to shift it and look for the good in the experience, you know, because you can take those experiences and turn them into opportunities. So it's easy. I know it can be challenging, but it can be done. So today I tell you all to never, ever give up on your dreams and aspirations. You have to be determined, and you have to and keep moving forward. Even in the midst of your struggle, you have to hold on to that mindset, that positive mindset. Now, let me just ask the audience a question. I know they're live out there. How many of you know deep down inside that you are a winner? Speak it out loud. Say, I am a winner. That's right. That's right. Speak it out loud. Because you have to take on a positive mindset and you have to believe in yourself. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but let me share something else with you. I read Les Brown's book. And Les Brown stated in the book that you got to be hungry, okay? And he wrote, well, the name of the book, I'm sorry, You Got to Be Hungry. And he wrote something that was very, very profound. He said, greatness comes with a price. And guess what? He is absolutely right. You have to be resilient. You have to be refused to give up on your dreams. You must let go of the past and keep moving forward. I remember one night in class, I believe it was in class, where Les Brown said, you have two choices. Either you let go or be dragged. So guess what? I chose to let go and be victorious. So just keep going, keep that positive mindset. And now I'm going to share with you 3 things that work for me, and it could work for you too. I tell you, mindset is key. Number 1, you have to believe in yourself and know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, without discretion, you may be pulled in all kinds of directions. Never lose sight of who you are, even if you've been scarred. Learn to view your experiences as lessons. As Oprah Winfrey would say, you know, if you look at your experiences, you may have a whole lot of aha moments that may be beneficial to you, depending on how you perceive it. Okay? And know that it is also good to think negative when we need to. We all need to grieve at times, but just don't stay there. You don't want to do that. Learn to forgive. Turn your pain into opportunity and check your internal dialogue. Number 2, be conscious of self-talk. Self-talk is okay, but keep it positive. Self-talk can take you higher, or it can certainly make you lose your desire. So be careful and be conscious of your thinking. Always affirm yourself, because what you see and believe is true. Tell yourself, you know, be like, what's my girl name? Mary J. Blige. She said she get up in the morning, she look in the mirror, she go, good morning, gorgeous. Take that time and look in the mirror and say those things to yourself. Speak, affirm yourself. Say things like, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am victorious, I am blessed, I am intelligent, I am courageous, I am blessed by the best. You get up and you say those things to yourself. And number 3, make sure you operate out of a positive mindset. Mindset is key, and mindset will determine which type of self-talk you will engage in. Self-talk can be a good thing, but you got to keep it positive. Let me tell you, I engaged in a lot of self-talk when I was going through some of my challenges. And I'm going to keep it real. At times I had to battle with my own mindset because of the things that I was experiencing. I tell you what, I was blinded by fear. I was blinded and driven by fear, okay? And then one day I had to speak to fear. I said, false evidence appearing real? You better get out of here. I am a winner. Are you kidding me? My God loves me and he plans to prosper me and not to harm me. Plans to give me to God be the glory. Man, I'm so glad I had that within me. Because, man, I had to pull it all out. So mindset is critical when it comes to winning. So watch your thoughts, because sometimes you can create scenarios that don't even exist and find yourself reacting to something that doesn't even exist. So you have to be careful. And remember, once again, life happens and you are equipped to transition through any challenge. So don't let anyone convince you that you can't succeed. If you fall down, get back up again, because just doing that is certainly a win. You have the power to take your life in another direction if you choose to, because you are the author of your own life story. And I'm going to conclude with these affirmations. I want everybody out there to say it with me. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am victorious. I am courageous. I am blessed by the best. All right now. And keep that positive mindset.
Product. When you talk of a product, that's you, Evelyn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You've mentioned that we should believe in ourselves and we should be conscious of self-talk, and that this is what you are doing it every day. And we also mentioned that mindset is key. Make sure that you operate from a positive mindset. Like when you were talking, I'm like, this is Les Brown, everything Les Brown, because you are a product of a product. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evelyn, for sharing such a profound message. Thank you. Oh my goodness, our audience online, let's see who has been moved. Nilda is saying that I am a winner. Lamer Wichanan is watching. She is saying, go mom, Nilda. Yes, she goes. Oh my goodness. Princess is saying, fix each other's crown. And yes, we are here to fix each other's crown. Our audience online, really, if you happen to have any questions to any of these amazing speakers here today, really, if you've been moved the way I've been moved, you better pose some questions. Pose questions to any of the speakers today. And guess what? We're going to attend to all of your questions at the end of the podcast. And remember, share this video. Give us some thumbs up, loves. Show us that you are listening. You've been motivated. You've been inspired. And you are ready to rise to greater heights. So do that. Just do that. Just do the damn thing in Dallas voice. Do it. Just do it. Do it. And, it's not going to be a podcast without me speaking. So I'm going to be the next speaker. But before I speak, I always share my bio. So enjoy my bio out and speak.
Non-Pumalelo Real Kunene is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Les Brown International speaker. She is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. Real is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective, inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes in a seriously funny way. Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. Rial's book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. N Kunene wears many hats as a professional certified sales manager, CEO, strategist, certified travel counselor, trainer, esthetician, philanthropist, diplomacy protocol officer, international human rights analyst, and a commissioner for OAS. Following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalm 27 and 40. Keep her to rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, N Kunene!
Thank you so much. How amazing, sisters. You know, I am like listening to everyone's message. I'm like, am I going to be able to fit in these shoes? Because these shoes are really big. And you know what? I'm going to try to squeeze myself to fit in those shoes, because you ladies have set the bar high for me. But everything is possible, so I'm going to try. But before I continue, I always like to double check. I just want to double check if I'm in the right platform here. How many of you, with a raise of hand, can say that, Riel, I have never, ever complained in life? Never, ever complained in life. Seemingly, I'm in the right platform, because, you know, sometimes in life we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing. You name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting. And it gives excuses time to procrastinate from achieving goals. One thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. We tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's always much easier to complain than to find a solution. And individuals who whine on a regular basis, they're apt to have a bad health. So next time you'll find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes? Yet they're round. And funny enough, they're cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah, please write this down. Write this down. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. You know, I've seen the approach to adversity play out in all walks of life. And I realized that resilience is truly the signature of greatness. Every great leader worth their salt were resilient at some point in time. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because stories of struggle often becomes lesson in how to stay strong. Like Oprah Winfrey once said, turn your wounds into wisdom. And Mariah shared her message from pain to purpose, saying that most people have a dream inside, but they cannot live it. So, you know, all these great leaders believed in a cause bigger than themselves and were persistent in order to achieve their goals. They define themselves by impact and difficult challenges, but have been able to overcome them all. Good people, you really don't have to see the whole staircase in life, but you have to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. So get started today. You know, entrepreneurship is a journey full of learnings and many bumps along the way. But finding our cause is the main aim of life, with a healthy dose of resilience. Like Beverly mentioned, that you cannot implement everything at the same time in the event of crisis. So there is something admirable about people who keep going, no matter what obstacles that they face in life. They have resilience to succeed, which is the fuel that you need to get through the hard days. So good people, all these amazing speakers have shared some nuggets on resilience to greatness. This is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call, but when that alarm clock goes off, please, please, don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, bounce back to life? So, I'm going to share 5 key ways to focus on to develop a greater level for your resiliency. These 5 key points, I so wish you can just write them down so that you can always go back. Point number 1, you'll have to learn from the discomfort. Learn from the discomfort. When you're going through tough times, it is easy to lose your cool, but I believe that we need to learn the most from the discomfort and rethink what's required to be successful, really. Point number 2, write it down. Be willing to create resilience. And you may ask me, how can I create resilience? Most of our challenges will cause us to grow in some way. So learning to deal with and address adversity is what creates resilience. Point number 3, stay committed to what matters the most. Stay committed to what matters the most. Our struggles can often put things in better perspective, and overcoming such adversity is character building. So stay committed to what matters the most to you. Point number 4, build external resources. Build external resources, because adversity helps us to find a body. We need people for emotional and mental support. So build external resources. Point number 5, don't accept it. And I say it again, don't accept it, because there is no resilience without adversity. So don't ever accept it. We will never rise higher than the expectations we have for ourselves if we accept that adversity is inevitable. So don't ever accept that adversity is inevitable. As flight attendants always say, that put on your oxygen mask first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you are trying to help could possibly go down. So use all these 5 key ways that I've mentioned to focus on to develop a greater level of resiliency, because resilience is the very essence of our greatness, really. And it is the learning that comes from it that creates the opportunity for growth. It can bring out your best or your worst, but it's from these places when we grow the most. Like Dalla said, that stop giving your power away to those limiting beliefs. So from the beginning of time until now, people have been grasping for greatness. So in order for us to go from the bottom of the stairs to the top of the stairs, we need to take a step. Evelyn said that we'll have to believe in ourselves, believe in yourself, because greatness comes from depending entirely on God. I don't know about you, but greatness to me, it comes from depending entirely on God. As my everyday book says, that the stone that the builders rejected has become the capstone. The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So God takes the least of men and makes them great. But if we try to become great through our own efforts, we will eventually fail, because greatness in Jesus' eyes is serving the needs of others. This is the true path to greatness, by blessing the lives of many others around you. Like Giselle mentioned, that we'll have to fix each other's crown. Let's fix each other's crown today. It's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. Nompumelelo, really, I know many people, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name. But Nompumelelo, in my own language, it means mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve maybe in the next 6 months? You can just give me a 5. You can give me a high 5. You can just show me something on the chat box. I will come back and check. I know I am one of those people who has a goal that I want to achieve maybe in the next 6 months. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, I know all of us here, we are either coaches or mentors. As a coach or as a mentor, really, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. You know, good people, I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, I had enough. I'll have to go out there and make a difference. I'll have to go out there and be the change, because the change that you want to see must first begin with you. But in order for you to go out there and be the change and make a difference, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. That hungry lion in the jungle, really, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. It's so funny because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. I believe that's the mindset, the lion mindset that we need in order for us to bounce back to life, in order for our resilience to greatness. That's the mindset that we need. You know, it's so funny. When I was in the 8th grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature, it acquires new life from rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. So I want to encourage you, if you are listening, if you're watching, if you're listening under my voice, I want to encourage you that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars and show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die first, burn, experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. Please write this down in conclusion. Your setback is your setup for your comeback, and you've heard this before. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. If I can be honest with you, I don't know what dreams you have for the next 6 months. I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months, but here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we are all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gifts and following God's idea will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe continued saying that the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the dreams, all the visions, all the goals, all the skills, all the talents have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to these messages, it gave me sleepless nights. And I am really proud to tell you that I started journaling after listening to these messages. I wrote my first book, Rise to Greater Heights, which is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I didn't stop there. If you remember it very well with the whole George Floyd situation, I believe that we need to stand for a world when no one shall live in fear because of the color of their skin. and where the criminal justice system treats everyone fairly and equally. So I decided to write human rights, which are God-given fundamental rights and freedoms. It doesn't matter where we were born or what kind of family we were born into. We all have the internal recognition of the moral quality of one's motives and actions. So I decided to write human rights. And you know what? I didn't stop there. I know. I didn't stop there. From Les Brown, all these amazing co-authors, 15 authors who have been trained, coached, and mentored by Les Brown, we decided to come together with resilience to greatness. And we didn't stop there again. 17 different authors around the world, you name it, Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, South America, North America, Africa. We came together with one mindset: cultivate your mindset for success. So these books, I believe that they have the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. And you can get any of these books for a family member or a loved one who just need that inspiration to face the world with a positive mindset. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. I have a free transformation guide for you that will turn your fears into greater success, and you're going to be able to seize a new opportunity in them. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. Because you know what? Growing up, I didn't have much in life because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And you know what? Thank God I missed that flight because I am here today. So I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Nompumelelo Riel Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much, our amazing speakers. Thank you so much for our audience. So we are finally at the end of the podcast, but each and every speaker is going to be able to share their final thoughts as I am going to go on our social media and see if we have any questions being posted, and then I will come back and share those questions, and any speaker can just jump in and share their final thoughts, and as well as remember to share your freebies, your complimentary. Remember to share how our audience can reach out to you. So any speaker can just jump in, share how the audience can reach out to you, any freebie, any complimentary. So the floor is yours, our amazing speakers.
Well, I will start. Again, it's such a pleasure being with each and every one of you ladies. Miss Rial, you are magnificent. You are magnificent. Thank you again for your invitation. You may reach me, Beverly Sherelle Johnson, at betterlivingwithplants@gmail.com, or you may look me up on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn at Beverly Sherelle Johnson. All right. Or if you'd like to direct message me by the same name, direct message me at Beverly Sherelle Johnson. Again, thank you so very much for this time and opportunity. Rial, ladies, let's rise to greater heights. Let's do our best to serve, influence, impact, and do all we can for each other and for those whom we are in contact with. All right?
Oh my God, this is power. This is fire here. Amazing. Okay, so as the beginning I said, my name is Giselle Donovan. My social media is at Giselle Creation. And if you guys want to go to my YouTube, and soon I'm going to sneak peek something here. I will have my own TV show called The Gigi Factor. So stay tuned. So yes, I will share that with you. And also for all of you that you know that you have a phone, that you have the desire to impact lives, that you want also to look beautiful, and by that you want to create income, hit me up a message at Giselle Creations, or you can go to my social media or my website, www.gisellecreations.com. And I will give you a 30 minutes free coaching to discuss where is it that you want to go in life, and we can fix each other's crown, just like I said, and like we all carry this message together. Thank you so much.
I, again, am a Darla Yvonne. This has been fantastic. And it's just no coincidence how God works and just divinely brings us together for such a time as this. And our world needs us, and we need you all. We all collectively need to unite to rise to the greatness. And so if you want to connect with me, my website is darlayvonne.com. I would love to offer a free masterclass. It's about an hour of your time, and you just get to go and be and take notes and just let me pour into you for an hour. If you want to go further and connect, I'm going to offer a free connection call to anyone. You can go to my website at darlayvonne.com, and we can do a strategy call to see where you're at and where you want to be and if we're a good fit or not. And I want to invite you to check out my book. It's on Amazon. It's called Broken to Beautiful, and it's my story of crisis to clarity. Some of the things I've gone through in life, how did I overcome them, and how you can too. So connect with me. I would love that. I also have a free meditation that I would love to gift you on my website. If you scroll all the way down on the homepage, you just put your email in and it'll send you the meditation. But I think where we're at in our world, we just need to be still and know and lean in and listen, and the answers will come. And so I just want to share that with you today. Mwah, thanks for joining us. This has been fantastic. And thank you, Dr. Rael, for having us all collectively come together.
This was so awesome. I am so excited to be in company like this. First thing I want to say thank you so much. And the message I want to put out there to the world is, I'm a barefoot farm girl from the Central Free State in South Africa. And if I could do it, anyone can do it. I've done the hard part. You can literally, I can guarantee you, I can teach your child or your grandmother in less than an hour.
I think you can go ahead, Evelyn. I think maybe she has some technical issues.
All right, so I was muted again, huh? Can you hear me now? Wow, today was awesome. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, all the information is so needed. You know, there's so much going on out there, and so many people are, you know, in dire need. So I think this is awesome. But I'm going to leave here with tell people, you know, make sure you find something every day to be thankful for, and especially during times of trials and tribulations. Keep your focus on things happening. Look for the good. So, and also, if you want to contact me, you can send me an email at simpsontobert I don't know if you could see that, but simpsontobert@gmail.com. And guess what? The first person to send me an email will get a copy of my book. So the first person to send me an email will get a copy of my book, and you also get an invite to my Facebook page, and so on and so forth. So it was wonderful. It was great. I say to everybody out there, go for it.
Oh my goodness, to all our amazings, because really with me, I've been moved. I've been really inspired. Like I said, I'm going to go back and watch the replay, because this is something that's going to take me to my next level, really. Just listening, all of your voices is going to take me to my next level. So I believe that our audience has also been inspired. So thank you so much, our amazing speakers, just to spare the time to be with us. I know these days we are all busy. We just want progress in our lives, but you are here to be with us. So we are honored, we are humbled to have you on this platform today. So thank you, our amazing speakers. And to our audience online, really, thank you so much for joining us today at Rise to Greater Heights Network. I can see Bernadette, she's saying yes, and Kunene Henton, she's saying great. I can see Curry watching, Yvonne, Bernadette, Lamera. Oh my goodness, Nilda. Yes, our amazing audience. They've been really, really inspired. And really, I just want to say thank you for joining us today at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I hope from all the messages from these amazing speakers, you've been really inspired, you've been motivated, and you are ready to rise to greater heights. So do join us next week at the same time, same place. Thank you. Merci. Siya bonga.
Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah me I pray. Let him laugh, let him weep, let him yell, let him sing. All they wanna say. Let him lay me traps and men to pray to Jehovah me I pray. Let I be me instead of playing games. For chasing fame, let somebody spread the lack of flames. No, living my life to the fullest and shout out my halala to the fullest. Let my lungs out. I'm still rising up to greater heights as long as